Tom Walsh, already mentioned, has the best starts to a season ever here. 22-22, his very best mark. That came in the 4th round. He'd already broken the meeting record in the round before. Taking it all the way out past 22 metres. Great throwing from the Kiwi athlete.
Daniel Roberts in 5 equalled his season's best of 13.28 when winning his heat earlier on today. Another one who had a great indoor season. An excellent start from Daniel Roberts in lane 4. Britt alongside him. Roberts clattered that hurdle. Britt now and Iribani trying to come back into it. Roberts now just getting caught and overhauled. Iribani coming down the outside. It's Britt between the two. Britt hits the last one and stumbles, and it cost him the race. And Daniel Roberts takes it with a following wind of 1.1 metre per second. Well, it unravelled in the second half. First of all, Roberts hit a hurdle, and then Britt, unfortunately, clattered the last one, and it was all over for him, and Roberts takes the victory. I'm not sure how much Britt impeded Iribani outside him as well. We'll have a look on the replay. But in the end, Roberts takes the W.
It's a bit scrappy off Roberts. I think he looked maybe a tiny bit off balance at the start. He did have that momentum because he's so powerful and he's so quick. But I think that mistake from Britt was probably advantageous for Daniel Roberts. Third and final attempt for Chris Nielsen. He's already got the competition wrapped up. 2 failures here at 5.92. The last one was quite close. Last chance saloon for the American. And how on earth did that bar stay up? He almost at the previous attempt, he sort of say, well, that should have stayed up. And that he rattled that more. What's he saying? Have they screwed it on? Did they screw that bar on for me? 5.92 at the 3rd time for Chris Nielsen. So the bar will go up for the American.
Did the same to the bar that he did the previous time. So we see this one again. Just gave it a glance on the way up, didn't he? But not affected by the rest of the vault.
Now, Anita has set personal bests over 150 and 300. Surely that equates to a 200-metre personal best here tonight. Bit of noise in the crowd, but it didn't seem to affect them. Cambria Sturgis got a very good start, like she did in the 100. Irby Jackson, the 400-metre specialist, might come strongly at the end, but Nita looks full of running. She's going to come under pressure from battle. Nita has been brilliant so far this season, and it will be a win here tonight in Bydgoszcz. 22.24, the unofficial time on the clock, a slight following wind, and that will be around about 0.4 of a second of a personal best for Nita.
But nobody really got near Nita. Once they came around the bend, we expected battle to come back later. 200 metres is her preferred event. But in the end, Nita had opened up her metre, and again, that gap isn't really closing, is it? It stayed constant at a metre or two for the last 20 or 30.
Petro Arisi of Italy, a national indoor record over the mile this season. Chipo Chite there on the outside next to the pacemaker, dressed in blue. He's a really exciting athlete. Better known perhaps for his 800-metre exploits, but he's getting much, much better at 1,500. He's just gliding past Andrew Koskren to be behind the pacemaker here. So is the man looming behind him, Matt Stonia. Matt Stonia is surely going to have a bit of a kick here. He's trying to get through on the inside of Arisi. He's not going to manage it. Arisi looking powerful in the last 50 metres. He's checking left, he's checking right. It's going to be a win for Italy. The clock stops 3:33.56. That would be a new personal best for Arisi. He looks delighted. Well done to his whole field. They committed to that pace. Nelson Bibic looked like he was the athlete that kept it moving once they lost the pacemaker.
Arisi 3:33. I mean, they were setting out to try and beat the meeting record of 3:35, so they've done that comfortably in the end. And we look at the world leading times. I mean, 3:33 and bits, that's up there in the top 10 or so of the year so far. And here is Aryan Knighton, the 19-year-old, the world junior record holder. Just a bit of a twitch from Kamanski on the outside, but they are led away. Aryan Knighton has the lead by half a metre at the moment. Agando trying to launch a challenge, but now Knighton exerts himself and moves away, looking for another sub-20 clocking. He has indeed got it. Aryan Knighton, another victory, another sub-20, his 11th sub-20 clocking at just 19 years of age, with a slight following wind down the home straight. And Knighton continues to piece together the sort of performances that are going to put him right in the mix for another world medal. He ties the fastest time ever in Poland over 200 metres, 1995. Janae Kasnavoid of the USA is another one who has been in great form. The world bronze medalist. She's had some great tussles over the last couple of weeks. That was her best effort, which came in round 5. Cameron Rogers, the world silver medalist, Commonwealth Games champion. Fresh off a personal best in the meeting in Los Angeles at the back end of May of 78 metres 62. 77.62 measured that for Cameron Rogers into the early lead. Next to throw will be the world champion, Brooke Anderson. The third athlete in history to pass 80 metres when she did so in Tucson, Arizona at the back end of May. Oh, excellent start for Brooke Anderson in round number 1. Flirting with that 80-metre line from the off. Throw that 78.79 in round 1 was enough for Brooke Anderson to take the victory. 77.62 for Rogers also came in the first round. And no one could catch them. Janae Kasnavoid, 75.10 in third. And Wlodarczyk down in 7th.
Alicia Johnson, the fastest athlete in the field, fastest in qualifying with 12.94. Sarah Lavin got a good start, as did Devon Charlton, but here comes Alicia Johnson, the American, getting faster with every set of hurdles. Alicia Johnson powers down the track, 12.41, another world-class time from the American. Disappointment in Eugene for Johnson, fell in her heat, couldn't show the class that she had. She's certainly doing it this season so far. That's another win on the circuit for Johnson.
Devon Charlton, who had such an excellent indoor season, has done for the last couple of years as well, and Sarah Lavin right between the two. Charlton got out. I mean, that's why we see her indoor speed, don't we, Devon Charlton? But Alicia Johnson just exerting herself so smooth over those barriers in the second half of the race. Really quick off them, wasn't it? Hardly checking her momentum at all, Alicia Johnson.